Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Sir, I have some questions on colonial cities.
Please tell.
Sir, at first please tell me about the urbanization in colonial India.
Okay, urbanization in colonial India brings distinguishing characteristics in colonial cities and social changes within them. The big cities like Madras, Calcutta and Bombay saw development in all spheres. They were important centers of trade due to economic activities of the East India Company.
Sir, what is the character of towns and cities in pre-colonial times?
Towns and cities in pre-colonial times were different from the villages. They came to represent specific forms of economic activities and culture. The separation between town and country was fluid. During the 16th and 17th century, the towns built by the Mughals were famous for concentration of populations, their monumental buildings, and their imperial grandeur and wealth.
Our cities changed their character in 18th century.
The Mughals' capitals, Delhi and Agra, lost their political authority in 18th century. The growth of new regional powers was reflected in increasing importance of regional capitals like Lucknow, Hyderabad, Pune, Baroda, Dhaka, etc. Traders, administrators, artisans and others migrated from the old Mughal centers to these new capitals in search of work and patronage.
Sir, are there any division in making the cities in 18th century?
You know that in 18th century cities mainly developed regarding the nature of activities of these particular cities. By the 18th century, Madras, Calcutta and Bombay had become important ports. The settlements that came up here were convenient points for collecting goods. The English East India Company built its factories there and because of competition among the European companies, fortified these settlements for protection.
Sir, did colonial cities reflect the mercantile culture?
Yes, dear Scott. Colonial cities reflected the mercantile culture of the new rulers. Political power and patronage shifted from Indian rulers to the merchants of the East India Company. Economic activity near the river or the sea led to the development of docks and ghats.
Did there any change in 19th century in building colonial cities?
Yes, the nature of the colonial city changed further in the mid-19th century. Pastoral and agricultural fields around the older towns were clear. The new urban spaces called civil lines were set up. Simultaneously, hill stations were a distinctive feature of colonial urban development. As for example, Simla was founded during the course of Gurkha War. The Anglo-Maratha War of 1818 led to British interest in Mount Abu, and Darjeeling was wrested from the rulers of Sikkim in 1835.
Okay, sir, thank you.
Scotty, I will tell you more details in next class. Thank you.